Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1918. Panther 11. Panther 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards.
Well, that didn't take long. The second play from scrimmage, this one nearly goes the distance, and now, what a start. You're barely on the field, and you're already set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 4.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pushing his way through.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Shotgun now from Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Cardinals at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10.
Now Murray off play action.
Completes this to Elijah Higgins.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Murray looking to change the play here.
22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. It's a 6-yard gain on the... And that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down and 4.
Green. Hey, watch the back up, let's go. Hey, move. 2.
Murray now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
3rd down and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
2. Shit. Hard. Deuce. 2.
Murray now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Big Ace. 1.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the minds, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. 3rd and 19. Now they'll change things up.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60. Hey. Go, Reed. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Back all 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
60 Vices, Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
On the jump. Cowboy, let go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the end. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's another.
Now Murray again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that going to happen? You come to a point where you want to take it because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Hey, check that, check that. 60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
McKinnon here, it's complete. Room here to run. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
They'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And on the left side here, Wilson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To throw is Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Murray changing the play.
Deuce. Big X open.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be swung out here for Connor. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Big X.
Murray going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, Ace. Forward.
Now Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. All right, big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here we go. Check match, check match.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 average. 70 range. 70, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight. 3, hurt. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Rutt's good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Cougar 19.
They go play action here on first down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
The kick by Lutz is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. You're probably just not the same.
Come back. Let's go. Hey, almost.
A final shot before half from Murray. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's countered. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Murray looking to change the play here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Goes right back to McBride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
12 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing again, Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Swim. Looks like they'll move things around here.
2-2.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
19. Go.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
2-2.
Murray keeps it himself. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cooper. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm going to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
And 10 yards to go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Mustang 19. Viking 18. Hey, smash Broncos. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well. That pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
The kick by Lutz is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, 60 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Go check. Here we go. Falcons, Cowboys. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught inside the 15. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Check, man. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down. Now back to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
27. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Elijah Higgins, his first touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Connor going to try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to match the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
Get it. 60 Bison.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Seven Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got it with the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks will add to their fourth quarter lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by two more.
49, Cardinals 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hey, lefty. Go.
To throw is Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brissett. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Cardinals first down.
Rabbit.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Brissett. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Brissett. That's taken in by Duvernay. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing, Brissett. He'll give this to Connor underneath. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. Now, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
19, go.
Brissett. Wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shuffle pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Brissett. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, the field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, go street. Buffalo 18, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60, check, hurt. Hey, check that, go.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass to the sideline and pull it in. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Right there, hurt. Check smash. Hey, smash Broncos. Hey.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Trap 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
60 Maverick. Viking 18. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So the victory here for Seattle. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no